Pressure. Force is the push and pull on a body. A man is pushing a cart full of load, and in the second, a man is pulling a wooden block along the carpet. Now, pressure is an expression of force exerted on a surface per unit area. Here in the image you can see a hammer has been hammered on a nail. Pressure is the force applied per unit area. The formula for pressure is pressure equals to force by area or force per unit area. Children, let us do the following activity to understand pressure. Take 5 wooden boxes of almost the same size, say each measuring 50 cm into 30 cm at the base. Now fill them with a scrap iron to make them heavy. Suppose the weight of each box comes to around 60 kg. Arrange these boxes on a wooden bench, placing them side by side as shown below in figure A. Note the impact of the boxes on the bench. Now rearrange these boxes on the same bench, placing them towards the center and one over the other as shown below in figure B. Note children the impact of boxes on the bench. What do you observe? In the first arrangement A, the bench remains normal and it is not affected by the force of weight upon it. But in the second figure we observe, the bench either bends or breaks under the weight. Can you tell me children, why does this happen? Force from the weight of the boxes in both the cases is the same. Even then, in the first arrangement, the first bench remains safe, whereas in the second arrangement, the bench bends in the middle. To learn about the reason for this difference, study the following. In both cases, A. Force from the weight of 5 boxes on each bench is equal to 5 into 60 kg, which is equals to 300 kg or 300,000 gram. But in case of B, the area of the base on each box is 50 into 30 centimeter. So in the arrangement of bench A, surface area of the bench affected is equal to 50 centimeter into 30 centimeter into 5, which is equal to 7500 square centimeter, and pressure we know is equal to force by area. So here 300,000 gram divided by 7500 square centimeter gives 40 gram per square centimeter. So in the first case, the pressure on the cable is 40 gram per square centimeter. Whereas in the second case, in bench B, the surface area on the bench affected is equal to 50 centimeter into 30 centimeter into 1, which is equal to 1500 square centimeter. Pressure in this case is equal to 300,000 gram divided by 1500 square centimeter, which is equals to 200 gram per square centimeter. Pressure exerted by unit area in the case of bench B is 5 times the pressure being exerted in the case of A. Hence, the bench bends in case of B. Note that children, pressure is an expression of the force exerted on the surface per unit area. Pressure from solids is due to their weight. Here you can see that a solid nail has been hammered on the surface and the nails get into the wooden block. It's the pressure which is exerted by the force from the hammer on the nail, and thereby the nail goes into the wooden block. Weight is the pull force from gravity which always acts downwards. Hence, pressure in solid is directed downwards. We experience pressure in everyday life in relation to the force exerted. So children, do you experience pressure in your everyday life?